As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. A shotgun run call. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. QB decides to keep it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Caught near the sticks, it's Perry. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. The sure hands, it's Moore. Tackled there by the defense.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Back to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Perry. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll use the ground game here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Aggies pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit, swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Tries to get it to the running back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Ducks have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? We'll give it to the running back, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
6th play of the drive coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Reynolds. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Off play action. He's looking to throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Moore. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Tackle made way downfield, an enormous gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking for his back. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Dropping back, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep down the left side. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there at the start of the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Turns it loose downfield. Caught in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. A play action, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
But to me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. Receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Moore. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Aggies, as they come roaring back now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Hill. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down, he's throwing for it. The short completion of the tight end. The Ducks' offense is on the move now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And now a carry here for the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackle made after just a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, a nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking for a gap. It's Riggs. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Grab near the sticks. It's Riggs. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Oregon. They capped the drive with 6 points. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking to scramble. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. A tremendous one-handed grab. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Receiver in motion now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Texas A&M, 27.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game is so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Wants to throw it. Zips it down the middle. Has caught. Can he get in? Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Past midfield. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That one sails out of the back of the end. Touchback. Put it back. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Back-to-back deep shots. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. With the catch, it's Reynolds. And the defense wraps him up.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Leaning on the run game here late. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Throwing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting it.
He's looking deep down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Touchdown, Aggies. They couldn't stop him there. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.